Marnie was barking away there, just after I posted something. Yeah, he's picked up on a vibe from somewhere. Windows open, remember. Right. From the other night. There's the reaction again, yeah? Right. Let me just prove what I'm looking at. You can hear the dogs getting distracted in the background because I'm obviously getting to the bottom of what I was prescribed, yeah? And I've just put it all on my face. All on my Facebook page, right? So it's a non-opioid pain-killing medication that is primarily used to treat moderate to severe pain. Nefopam acts in the brain and spinal cord to relieve pain. Novel mechanisms, effects from triple monoamine reuptake inhibition to blah 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 blah. Medical uses. Nefopam is effective for prevention of shivering during surgery or recovering from surgery. Nefopam was significantly more effective than aspirin as an analgesic in one clinical trial. Right, well, I crunched it, right, remember, because I was doing the actual PAM test. And that's why there was such a violent chemical reaction, because it's a slightly different chemical in it. Right, and that's why it was chemically reacting with the mouthwash. So I was correct in what I was observing in myself. Right. Got to be very, very careful if I use that medication, because you've seen what reaction one had when I crunched it. Right, so now I know what the medication was and is for, and I'm dealing with a sciatic nerve issue. But I couldn't trust taking that medication because I knew it was something completely different to what I usually get, which is Oxyapam, which has that chalky texture, which I was talking about. So you can tell if it's a fake, even if it's a lower priced generic. It's all made with the same composition, the same drugs, same chemicals, and you know for yourself which is safe for you to take and which isn't, which has side effects, which doesn't. You learn that over time. So there you go, that's what I was prescribed, and that's what caused the reaction the other night. I was literally stumbling into walls and everything, but my body was actually fighting the poison from the abscess and everything. I was correct on that. I needed the antibiotics. I couldn't take the antibiotics then because there was a question mark over what I'd been prescribed, so I had to just let my body fight the poison on its own. So now I can check back through that tub of medication. Now I know what I was prescribed. And rather than bin them, I now know that now don't have to be suspicious of what they are, do I? So, got me antidepressants, got me antibiotics, and got those which I now don't need to throw away. Now I know what they are. As you can see, only one was taken in that test. So there you go. That can go in the bin. That can be washed out again. Right, now you see why I'm double checking everything. Right, those can be cleaned off first before I put them away in my safe place, away from the kids and the grandkids. Move. Right, so we know what they all are now, yeah? Out the kitchen. Move, move. Wait, dog shit breath. Ball breath. Ball liquor breath. Dairy tip breath. Yeah, that be all way you. At least you're keeping yourself clean and hygienic, aren't you? Good boy. A little bowl of water. Munchies. I've still got to go and get another load of dog food. But I don't need to put them up there for now until I put them away when I get up properly. There's the box that they can go in. You know how sneaky grandkids get sometimes, so anything like that goes away in a locked place, because I don't want it falling into the wrong hands now, do I? It's not like leaving a grinder about, is it? You know what I mean? Those things will kill a youngster, so you have to keep them safe. And there you go. So that's that little video explained from the other night when people were saying, what the fuck's going on? He's lost the plot, hasn't he? No, he knew what was going on. Had every right to be suspicious about everything because of what was going on. Yeah, there's a couple of lighters in there. One of them's got to be a flame for a minute, hasn't it? That one ain't. That one ain't. Have a couple for the pot then. I know that one's got gas in it. Yeah. All I need's a binding agent then, if you see what I'm doing now. Well, I spit out the yellowy stuff from my sinuses. That's helping bind it to it and getting it out quicker. So a medication does the same if I've got a cold as well. Binds to the phlegm, loosens the phlegm, helps me get it out quicker. I know that from years of experience, not from getting high. I know that to be truthful. So, doctor can prescribe for medical use, can't he? Without any problems whatsoever now. Do you see why I had to do it this way now? It's either all of that, what I'm reading on the screen there in front of me, or that. And as it stands, that's just worked. Because I haven't had to take those yet, have I? While dealing with that issue, sciatic nerve. But now I know what the actual drug is and what it does, from educating myself instead of just being given it by a doctor to take it. I now know when I need to take it, like for nerve spasms, that sort of stuff. And I've always got some there for when I need to take them. I won't need to take them all the time. And what's this bit say down there that I'm reading? Is the approximate analgesic equivalent of 12 milligrams of morphine with comparable analgesic efficiency to morphine. Let's just scroll down another line on that bit. While netopram tends to produce fewer side effects, does not produce respiratory depression. That's a good thing. And has much less abuse potential, and so it's useful either as an alternative to opioid analgesics or as an adjunctive treatment for use alongside opioids or other types of analgesics. Nefopram is also used to treat severe hiccups. Right, what have I just said? Because I haven't got hiccups, have I? And I've just used the correct medication to treat the same problem as what I would have been prescribed chemicals for otherwise. While my body's trying to sort out a circulatory issue that was caused by state abuse and medical incompetence. So, Payback. Good film trailer, that one. So, those final 2 weeks. And the imaginary liver illness that they had to distract me with. Starting to make sense now, is it? So this drug here I'm getting can be used alongside opioids, which they want to prescribe me, instead of that. And I have a legal document saying I'm allowed to do that. So I don't need medical permission for it. But I'd like the NHS to be looking at that for what I've described it for in this video. Because it's worked, hasn't it? Without taking Nefopam. Right, going back to that, while Nefopram tends to produce fewer side effects, does not produce respiratory depression, which was an issue which came to light through the COVID information that Dr. John Carpenter released and explained to us in simple man's terms so we could all understand it, yeah? Good man. So we know their injection messes with the T cells and gets them moving all around the body, which causes respiratory depression, which was a symptom of COVID, was it not? See where I'm going with this now, can't you? Now, I didn't have any of that shit. Yeah, I can see what's the pussy stuff and what's just liquid. So, and like I said, when I'm done, it just, cleaned out. All of this gets washed anyway, don't it? Might look gross, but there's medical fact to what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Might not be university educated, mightn't it? But something I'm doing is actually correct there. I haven't had vast dental bills, have I? Or doctors poking needles in my face or sticking shit up my nose, or, you know what I mean? Or gassing me or whatever to... You see what I mean? I trusted my body right away through the whole process, and it's been proved correct as I've documented it. Turns out I was right about the landlords as well, which I'll discuss with probation when I see them. Get their hands into my benefits to take extra on top of what I was paying them proved out to be correct. They was really after a month in advance on the rent. So I was trying to do it that way, which the Universal Credit people stopped. So I was correct on that. And the guy that I complained to it about it told me, well, we can do what we want. If we want to go in your benefits and take your money, we can do that. Turned out it was words twisted in conversations with them, which were used as agreements to play to the Universal Credit people, I suspect. So, no, I'll make it perfectly clear I won't enter into any new contract with them because of their business contracts. That's common law, isn't it? Don't be devious in your contract dealings. I haven't been. So, legally, I'm covered. If the government pay me a month in advance, then I pay the landlords a month in advance, don't I? If the landlords pay me a month in arrears, the rent's paid by the government, isn't it? Not me. Everything was all hunky-dory, wasn't it? Until people started withholding complaint logs and shit for the court case. And the benefits all got changed over, and yeah, good little scam that for them all, wasn't it? But they got paid by the council. Then the council lost the rent contract for being corrupt and using the Investigatory Powers Act wrongly. Then the government started looking at who the benefits were being paid to and who was helping themselves to the benefits. So, gave the landlords a bit of rope, bit more rope, bit more rope, warned them what was going on. But hey, we can do what we want. Yes, you can. There you go. You've just been fucking caught out as well, haven't you, you stupid idiots? So, I'm doing everything right. Legally and lawfully. And that's the point I'm doing it for. You can assume all you want. You can suspect I'm up to what I used to do. You'd be completely false in that accusation, and then you would be dealt with, wouldn't you? For telling lies about me and slandering my character. So, last week of probation. I've logged all the goings on around here, haven't I? As it all draws to a close. And I did that for a reason, didn't I? While my social media accounts were being watched. So, there you go. Next, I'm pulling out this bed and doing underneath that unit. Cheers. Oh, and on that other side of things, a misunderstanding in a stream the other day. No idea what got thrown at me, but self-projection, maybe. If 17 people saw me got blocked, then 17 people also saw the other side of the mirror, didn't they? So I'm not going to flip the bird because the bird is the word, right? And we don't want to go into all that bullshit, do we? Not on a Sunday now, do we? So I'm going to have myself a cigarette while I finish off my coffee. Then I'm going to move the bed out of the way so I can get to underneath there. There you go. I was right.